I'm here. I'm just going to pick the filter. This is going to be a super emotional video. So I really hope that those who are watching are ready for this message, because it's not going to be an easy one. I'm not sure if I'm channeling something or whatever is going on. I really have no idea. You know, the real world and everything going on in the world right now has been keeping me very busy. So it's been a scenario where when I can get on here, I'm on here, and when I can't, I can't. And that's just basically it. So this has got to be the saddest energy I've ever felt in my life. I don't think that I've ever felt this kind of energy for the divine masculine in my life. I'm blessing my cards. I'm blessing the reading. I pray that everybody who needs this will come across it. Divine feminines, divine masculines. I'm just going to jump right in because I feel led to. And hopefully this can confirm your feelings, okay? What you're going through, what you both are going through at this time, okay? This is like the saddest energy I've ever felt in my life. Like, for the divine masculine, it's the saddest energy I've ever felt in my life. Ever. Like, ever. It's very depressive. It's very hopeless. It's very lost. It's very... It's definitely giving me the energy of like, oh, I blew it. I've messed up. I've lost. This is the channeling, okay? This is definitely like a channeled reading. I can feel this, okay? So it's like your divine masculine is basically saying that they've lost the best thing that ever happened to them, okay? Yeah, that's what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting. I feel that this person is screaming. I feel like there's a person, this could be your masculine, this could be, yeah, okay, I'm just going to refer to this as your masculine because that's what Spirit's telling me to do. So I'm just going to say like your masculine. I'm talking about your person, okay? This person could be, I feel like screaming, like it's very painful. So not only are they crying themselves to sleep, but I feel like this person is having like a tantrum. They're kind of flipping out of control. I'm getting a visual of like a van or a bus like spinning off the side of a road, and it kind of feels like somebody who's lost control. Like they're spinning out of control. You could be feeling this energy right now, like as I'm actually like doing this live, like pulling these cards, channeling these messages. You could be feeling this like right now, where you can maybe audibly, telepathically, or higher hear your person crying, because I am getting that where I feel like a lot of you feminines can hear, like you could physically hear your person being tormented. It's kind of scary, I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, I just feel like on behalf of Archangel Michael, and I just got a feeling like a touch sensation in like my chest. Wow. So there could be those of you that are like placing your hand over your heart, or maybe you're crying so hard, or your person's crying so hard that like this person is choking on their own spit. Like, it's very graphic. So yeah, this is very graphic. Wow. There's others of you where it feels like your person is like maybe trying to self-harm. Maybe they feel guilty over some kind of betrayal that they've caused to you, or some kind of pain that they've caused to you. Okay, so Spirit is saying that the pain and the sorrow and the betrayal and the lies and like that feeling of a person's world being shattered at their feet, like broken glass pieces, and not being able to pick up those pieces and realize like at that moment that this is like over. Whatever you felt, Divine Feminine, whatever you felt, your person is now feeling this. Your person is now feeling this. They feel like they've lost you. 6 of Swords, 8 of Swords, Justice. They feel like justice, what's fair, is catching up to them. Whatever they did to you is knocking at their front door. This person could have been a player, King of Wands, or they had player ways. They were very, like, their behavior was very erratic, very unstable. It really makes me feel like every single time you try to challenge the lack of communication, you are met with an argument or accusal. This person could have accused you of what they did. So your person definitely, regardless of gender, regardless of race, regardless of sexuality, regardless of any other 3D BS, your person depicted with the King of Wands, past energy, your person right here is reaping the consequences of the seeds they've sown. And it's really bad. Like, it's really bad. It's almost like this person could have also been exposed. Okay, they like either they're actual angels or people around them, or karma. Okay, the word karma has become controversial now too. I don't know why, but there is such a thing as what you sow, you will reap. So I'm just going to put it that way. Forget the labels. Like, what you sow, you're going to reap. So that's what I feel is happening with your person. And now that shit is hitting the fan, in this context, you're Divine Masculine, that crap is going down. They're losing their mind. And what Spirit is telling me is that the reason why your person is losing their mind is because they're coming to grips with the reality that maybe you're not an idiot. And that may sound kind of funny. And if you're crying, it's natural. Let it out, let it flow. But it's like, that's what I'm getting from Spirit, is like your person literally may be coming to grips that you're not stupid. Like, everything that your person was hiding from you, they could have felt that, oh yeah, like, this person loves me so much. This person is such a good person that they're not gonna care about it. Like, your person could have been in complete cocky denial. Okay, no name calling here, but like, I don't know how else to put it. Like, your person really could have been in a state of just arrogance, okay? Yeah, that's a good word to call it. Yeah, arrogance, okay? And so now they're looking around at their friends, their family, their social circle. There's something about this person's social life, where now they're probably realizing that they really messed up, okay? This could be a water sign. Doesn't have to be, okay? Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. That's your divine masculine, the Emperor, okay? It could be any sign, but that's the sign that is probably coming out, because maybe you're watching and you need to actually see that this is your person, okay? High Priestess energy as well for yourself. You're the High Priestess. Like, I'm just hearing somebody say, oh shit, like, I really could have, like, gotten rid of or left a person, or like even abused a person that was there for me, was down for me. I don't know why I'm getting that, but like, I feel like your person is saying to themselves when they're alone, like, I really could have just messed up. Three of Cups, over crap, over gossip, over other people. I could have messed up something that I deserved. Like once upon a time, it feels like your person felt like they deserved you. And then somewhere along the lines, things, like, the lines got blurred. Things became very confusing. I'm hearing this connection became very confusing for them. And for you, okay? So like, you both were confused. There was a fork in the road. Could be a Leo. Strength card, Leo. So your person is, this is kind of graphic, but like, your person is having a lot of insomnia. They're having a lot of self-tormenting ideas, because it's like they hate themselves for hurting something so pure. With the Eight of Swords, Six of Swords, your person is so convinced of your brilliance and genius and intuition, with the High Priestess energy coming through. Your person is so aware of your majesty, if I can say that. Okay, if God will allow me to say that word. Yeah, I want to say majesty. I'm hearing the word majesty. Your person is so aware now of your, like, fully of, like, your power, your presence, your aura, that they feel like they're cursed. They feel like they are really in a bad place, like with the universe. Stranded. Like left for dead. Left for dead. Like, your person feels like they are in big trouble. Like really big trouble, because they never should have did this to you. They never should have lied to you. Like, ever. And I think that it's gotten so bad that I'm seeing in the cards here where your person, if your person's told close friends or family about you, they're looking at this person, this King of Wands character, as crazy. Maybe before they were laughing and playing along and, you know, throwing jokes around and acting like they're just in the sweet spot, you know, nothing can happen, everything is perfect, telling their friends and family, oh yeah, we're gonna get married, oh yeah, this person makes love to me. They could have been very arrogant, like extremely overly confident in their love-making ability, something like that, because this is giving me a very seductive physical energy, Okay, it's giving me a lot of energy of like foreplay or oral sex. Like it's very graphic energy with this card over here. So they could have been bragging, not telling people like exactly what you guys do or what you guys have said to each other in private, but there is an energy for sure of them telling somebody that, oh, we're good. We're like on cloud nine. And now that facade, that fake story, this illusion is done, is destroyed. Are you hearing me? This is like, this illusion is over. This person's own friends are saying to them, and if you're a masculine watching and you can resonate, thumbs up, listen to what I'm saying, please. Your own friends are looking at you like you're crazy. Because before you were like, oh, we're all good. It's all good. It's not all good though. And now this masculine is finally waking up and saying to themselves, I have literally made a huge mistake. They could have mixed you up with a karmic. They could have thought you were a gold digger. They could have thought that you were a playboy. Whatever, depending upon your situation. They thought that you were just some kind of naive person. Okay? But you're not. Like, you are far from that. And I've said this before in other readings where the masculine gets so comfortable with being average. The masculine gets so comfortable with what they currently have going on, not realizing that within a second, things can change. Everything can change. That's life. You know, that's how like the real world works. So is it safe to say that this person was in a fantasy? Maybe so. Maybe they were like too big for their boots. Maybe your person was maybe not responding to you, I'm getting from spirit quickly, because they thought that they were having the upper hand, the upper footing here. That if they responded the way you respond, that you would get the wrong idea and walk away, Six of Swords, and leave them. But what do they have now? Nothing. How did that game work out for you, Divine Masculines? How did that work out for you? Now you have nobody. Playing little silly games. Playing silly games, win silly prizes. This was a game, and I'm so happy that Spirit is coming through for everybody here that can resonate, because, and for yourself, because I feel like a lot of people are going to understand why this has gone down the way it's gone down. If you've been devastated over this connection, I'm here to help you, okay, with Spirit. This is what I do. This is what I've been doing all this time with you all from 2017, right? And for my loyal subscribers, you all know this, that are live here watching. This is the truth, okay? The reason why your person was not responding to you when they should have, and as quickly, okay, this text message thing is coming through for the collective, it's because they felt that if they would respond to you like a regular gentleman or lady should, depending upon your situation of like showing genuine interest, your person felt like, oh, this person's going to think I'm a pushover. This person's going to think that I'm in love with them. I'm not going to respond for like a week. I'm going to leave them on red. I'm going to ignore them because I'm so cool. I'm so cool. I'm going to tell all my friends that this person's obsessed with me and that I'm not interested. Like, your person could have went to their friends and family and were like, oh, this person's obsessed with me. Oh, this person's desperate. Oh, this person is waiting for me. Like, really ridiculous. And I feel like Spirit was telling your person all this time, like, keep it quiet, keep it cute, stay to yourself, be a good person. And for some reason, it's like the little devil on this person's shoulder was whispering in your person's ear nonsense. And maybe it was peer pressure, maybe it was a little bit of, you know, past relationship, maybe it's a little bit of trauma. It could be a whole gumbo of just excuses, because it's an excuse, okay? But what I'm getting from spirit is like your person listened to the wrong voice. Your person was saying the wrong things, speaking curses, speaking negative things into your relationship, into your connection, and that's manifested. That's a lesson within itself. Like, that has manifested. If your person, because I do believe that your person did this, because then how can we explain why you're not together? Four of Swords, for those who can resonate, of course. If you can't resonate, then don't continue to watch. Four of Swords, okay? This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying, you all. Your person is now feeling ridiculous, feeling pathetic. Look at that. In bed, having nightmares, feeling like they're cursed or something, because they can't understand how they let other people or their mind make them miss out and play a silly game that never should have been played. Make false promises that were never gonna be kept. I feel like your person is asking themselves, why am I like this? Why am I alone? I feel like your person is saying to themselves, why am I alone? Why am I in this bed by myself? Why am I living life without my feminine? It's like they finally, whoever this is, like whatever collective, your person, they finally realize, like, this is not working the way I thought it was going to work. I thought that by ignoring this person and by having all these other options, I was going to win over my feminine. And spirit is like, no, not so fast. That's not what this is about. This is not a contest. This is not some kind of chauvinistic, arrogant player Olympics. This is not about like how many times you can ignore somebody, how many times you can act like you don't know what your twin is talking about. Like, for a lot of you, you've brought up things to your twin and your twins acted like they don't even know what you're talking about when they do. And I feel like for the feminine watching, or the feminine energy, this is very painful, because it's like, I know this. I know what I'm feeling. You feminines know exactly what you've been sensing from your masculine all this time. And every time you go back to check or you reach out or whatever, your person acts like they have no idea what you're talking about. So the masculine really needs to ask himself, is this strategy a winning strategy? Is this working? In their financial sector, in their career, in their hobbies, in their side hustles, in their connection with you, with their family, with their loved ones, with their friends. Is this kind of arrogance working? Is it working, masculine? Because I don't see anything about this that says to me success, happiness. I don't see that. All I see is confusion. All I see is somebody who's alone, and not not alone in the sense of like independent, alone in the sense of depressed, lonely, sad, empty, desperate for some kind of validation, like a broken, empty vessel, a vessel of what once was or could have been. Like, what I'm picking up for some of you is like your person could have imagined themselves being your spouse or being your significant other, like in the 3D, and they're like crying over realizing that you're with somebody else. For those of you who are with somebody else, your person is watching you. Your person is seeing you have fun and live your life and accomplish things. And others of you could have even married, for a small section of you, could have actually married somebody else recently. Okay, I'm hearing the initial SKPI. You could have actually, there's actually like, I'm seeing a section of you where you could have actually got with somebody else and like you're locked in, and now your masculine is like by themselves depressed, and there's nothing that really can change because they did it to themselves. You know, it's kind of sick and twisted. It's like they did this to themselves, which is even worse because it didn't have to be this way. It didn't have to go down this way, but this is what's justice. This is what's fair. What you put in is what you get out. If you sow seeds of doubt and anger and jealousy, what are you going to reap? Nothing but toxic. If you sow seeds of happiness and prosperity and clarity and love and wisdom and growth, that's surely what you'll get, you know? So your masculine has planted some pretty bad seeds here. Okay, you both could have, but I just think that this is telling me that this is your person. Your person has planted really bad seeds. Okay, and it's like they really can't uproot this. You know, this plant, this garden of weeds is so vast. The emptiness is so real with your person. I can feel this. It's like they're empty. They're completely drained of any hope, any life force to reach out to you and apologize. I feel like Spirit is saying to this person to just apologize. You know, for the masculines who are, and I just heard like a gush of wind or rain. Okay, for the masculines that are actually still wanting to do this and be committed, Spirit is telling them that, you know, you cannot prosper in this desert. The way that you're moving with your feminine, the way you're treating people is going to backfire. And it is currently backfiring. It's nothing to be happy about. I mean, for those feminines who are really in pain, I can only imagine how you feel hearing this confirmed through Spirit, through me in this channel. But just keep in mind that this is sad because this is something that your person is doing to themselves. It's not like you've gone out of your way to hurt this person. This person's self-esteem is so low. Your person's brain and ideas are so like messed up right now currently that they're not even able to see that they need to apologize. This could be so deeply rooted in arrogance and delusion to the point where your person feels like it's better to just walk away and not even apologize. And I feel like Spirit is saying to your person, the reason why, masculine, you're not prospering and you're in a desert is because you've left people broken. This is like so sad. Like Spirit is saying to your person, the reason why you're not prospering or you're not like in a good place is because you've hurt people. Like you've done bad things. And there's nothing you could do. You can't put a blindfold on it. You know, you can't cut it out of your head. You can't drink it away. You can't smoke it away. You can't fuck it away. Like, if you've broken a person that loved you, if you've hurt people, you're going to reap what you sow. I don't care what they say out here in this crazy world. If you do bad things, one way or another, it's going to get you. And that I can put fucking money on. So your person did not fear God. Your person did not even value the connection enough to apologize to you. And what's happened is a lot of these masculines that I'm picking up on, 5 of Swords, once again, if it doesn't resonate, please don't continue to watch because I don't want anyone to get offended or get in their feelings. This is only for those who can resonate, okay? Ace of Swords, your person is like running away from reality. I feel like Spirit is trying to have your person get down to reality, which is you need to fix what you've broken. You need to like make things right, you know? And I think that's the biggest downfall of this person is that they refuse to make things right. They refuse to own up to what they've done. This is a very sad state of affairs. This is like a kind of person I'm seeing here currently where your person really thinks that it's better right now to run away from you than just like simply apologize. That's why you've not heard from this person. Now, at the time that I'm recording this live, we are approaching quickly 4:44 on the clock. I looked at my clock and it's actually 4:44 on the dot. We're approaching a retrograde, so maybe that will change and hopefully your person will apologize to you, and whatever you choose to do with that apology is completely and utterly up to you and your divine guidance and what you think is best for your life. But let me tell you, the reason why I'm hearing Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, Scorpio, Cancer, okay? The reason why your person is not apologizing or not talking to you is because they don't feel they have to. They feel like, oh well, it's messed up, it's fucked up. Okay, I could just walk away. Like, I know for the feminines watching, it's just sick to hear this, but this is what I'm saying. Like, your person has no accountability. You know, I don't know if accountability for feminines is just more of like a natural thing. You know, we're not going to get into like gender and all that, but like they always say how like the more feminine energy like is mature, they mature quicker, you know, they feel more of like a duty, you know, and not all the times the masculine energy does feel that way. You know, they're used to getting what they want. They're used to having people just throw themselves at them. And so they're not really like understanding that, oh, this is their fault. Like, there can be masculines watch me where you're listening to me talk and you're like, oh, it's actually my fault. Yeah, it actually is. And that's what I'm saying. Like, if a person, like, for example, if a person has an addiction to like drinking alcohol and their friends, let's say for example, let's put it into like a 3D context here where like their friends are always inviting them to parties and like they could easily decline. They could easily say, oh, we're going to stay in and have water and, you know, salad and chicken wings and try to eat healthy or whatever, you know, we're just going to stay at home and just have a good old time. But they go out, they keep going out, every single invitation they go out and there's a bar, right? And everybody else is having sparkling water and Sprite, but your person uses that party invitation as an excuse to run to the bar and keep ordering drinks. And so they're drunk. And that's kind of the vibe I'm getting here is like your person is using other things, other routes, other events, other people as an excuse. It's like, oh, it's my fault. Well, they invited me to the party. Don't we have fun at parties? Don't we drink at parties? And spirit is like, not necessarily. No, like you could choose to not drink. That's the kind of vibe I'm getting here is like your person is using time, other people, karma. They're using all these things to say, oh, it's not my fault. It's not me. I didn't have my hand in the cookie jar. But it's like spirit is like, no, but you did though. Bro, like it's you. Look in the mirror. Look at your feminine in the eyes. It's yourself. You're doing it to yourself. Like, wake up. That's what's happening right now. They're like, oh, it's me? Well, I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to text my feminine. I'm not going to ask my feminine on a date. I'm not going to get rid of my karmic for what? Like, it's like ridiculous. And I really feel like for those who can resonate, spirit, Page of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, Page of Cups. Look at all these cups. This is very immature, like for the most part. Spirit, Three of Cups reversed, of course. Of course. Spirit is really trying very hard with your person to get them to wake up here. But I just think that this is a scenario. I'm not going to say a character flaw because we're not going to diagnose like, I'm not going to diagnose like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to even go into that whole realm of like psychology, but this kind of gives me vibes of like a character flaw where maybe somebody just doesn't see the error of their ways. And maybe they are innocent in the fact that maybe nobody's brought it to their attention, but spirit is. What spirit is telling me to tell you is spirit is bringing it to their attention. So they can't keep running and hiding like nothing's going on. Like spirit is saying, we are telling this person that they are wrong. We are telling the divine masculine that the divine feminine is sick and tired. We are telling this person that you are wanting to never come back to them, never talk to them again, because they're so inconsiderate. And your person is like, oh, but it's my fault though, that it's my fault that I ran into a soulmate. It's my fault that I went to a party and got drunk and was hammered and didn't text back my twin. It's my fault that I had sex with a soulmate. Like your person is kind of spiraling, like it's my fault. And I feel like spirit is saying, yes, it is. Yes, it is, because you had a choice. Especially for those masculines where they are physically, and when I say physically, I mean they are physically either seeing you in broad daylight or at night or whatever, or they're like seeing you on social media with somebody else in a full-blown committed monogamous relationship, and your person is dumbstruck. Your person is confused as hell. And if you are going towards being with another person, preferably a soulmate, your person, your masculine, is fucking confused. They're like in knots. They're entangled in this web of why. Your person, your masculine, really doesn't get it. Okay, and I think that this is something that they need to kind of just grow up. You know, it's I hate to say that, but it's like they need to grow up in some sense, either spiritually, psychologically, I don't know. It just feels like a person who maybe just doesn't know what's left from right, you know, what's good from bad, what's acceptable and what's not acceptable, what you can offload to other people and say it's their fault, or what you can personally take responsibility for. And I have a sneaky feeling that divine feminines watching, you've actually gone through your own tests and trials. I feel like a lot of you feminines have also had your own like wounds and battles with this exact concept, but you've graduated out of that, is what I'm hearing from spirit. It's like you've recognized that I can't just blame this or that. It's like I gotta take control of the situation. I have to own up to what I didn't do. And I feel like that's a lesson that maybe the masculine right now is needing to master and pass as well. Okay, so we're gonna get some advice. Oh no, excuse me, some spirit advice. Yeah, some spirit love messages to close off this reading here and the energy. Okay, and yeah, you and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer. You and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer. The end of a tough cycle approaches. Full moon in Capricorn. And we have your dreams need a practical plan. Full moon in Taurus. Okay, so you have Taurus, Capricorn, and Cancer. These are two signs I said earlier. I did say Cancer earlier. Okay, just there's not really any significance to the actual sign, but the new moon, full moon, full moon. So you have one new moon, two full moon. So this is obviously about releasing. Okay, not typically the new moon or full moon can specifically touch on those aspects of relationships, but I do think it's important to note that full moon and new moon has a lot to do with manifestation, has a lot to do with clearing up collateral damage, has a lot to do with forgiveness. And so that's what I think your person is needing to really control and take power and ownership over, is how are they handling tough situations? How are they going to handle, you know, being married to you? Like, let's just say, for example, if you got married to this person or you divorced somebody else to be with this person, this divine masculine of yours, how would they handle when times get tough? It's not always going to be smooth sailing. So I kind of feel like spirit is saying, buck up, you know, put up or shut up. Like either you're going to grow or you're just going to be in the same vicious slow cycle that doesn't bring any abundance, doesn't bring any happiness, and damn sure don't bring any love. And that's just the reality. So I hope you all enjoy this reading. please feel free to subscribe and thumbs up. Check out the links in the description box below. I also have other soul connection readings on Vimeo for other extended readings and other content on there as well if you want even more, okay, to kind of savor on and get info from. Okay, love you all so much. God bless. Thank you for watching. Namaste. Go in peace. Bye.